Guys, it's Lorraine with Brand Name Closet. Hello. This is going to be another What Sold video from April 29th to today, May 4th. I think I'm trying to do it Monday to Mondays or Tuesday to Monday instead of only weekend sales. Because as I always say, I'm not a huge eBay seller yet. I'm working on it. And there's just a lot of work to be done to become a full-time seller. Anyway, I'm still on lockdown here in California. I'm glad some states are opening up so we can all get back to sourcing. I did do some sourcing this weekend. I went to a private garage sale where I had a 45-minute time slot by myself. Didn't find a lot there, though. I only found a couple purses, and one of them was kind of damaged when I got it home. So I wasn't happy about that. And then I made a huge score by somebody advertising they had some stuff on the curb that was free. So I drove over there, and I walked away with probably $120 of profit. So I think I'll do a video and show you what I got from them. It's not a lot of items, but it's enough to make a profit, and it was free, so that worked out. And then I'm thinking if there was any others. Oh, I did my first ever online auction and won a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. It's going to be, mask and gloves. They're going to put it in my car. I've already paid for it. And that's the first time I've ever done that. And it was kind of fun. I think it lasted for maybe a week or so. And then last night it ended. The items started ending like around midnight into the morning. So I had put in what my top bid would be. And I knew that that's all I was willing to spend for whatever the items were. And I won quite a lot of stuff. My invoice was like, I think almost $60. So I'm definitely going to do a haul on that because there's quite a few things in there and quite a few things that I've never sold before. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's get to this What's Sold video. The picture in front right here is my new banner for my eBay store. So I made it on some sort of app, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and it kind of represents a lot of what I sell and who I am, so I was pretty happy about that. Okay, let's see what we got. First thing here is a new with tags, Foundries, Supply, men's t-shirt. Nothing wrong with it at all. I don't remember what I paid for this, so I took an offer of $9 and they paid for shipping, and I was fine with that. I wish I could remember what I paid for it, but I can't. I know it couldn't have been too much. I'm not a big spender. This was some HP computer speakers. I told y'all that I had gotten a laptop and I was selling my desktop, and the desktop kind of went out in pieces, not as a whole set. So I listed these separately, and they sold for $10, probably within an hour of listing, plus shipping. This was a thrift store find, Lauren, by Ralph Lauren. It was like a black velvet fancy coat with this ruffle, and I got it home. Oh, it was free shipping. I just saw that. I got it home and there was a big hole underneath the arm where the seam had come apart. And I just was not going to fix it. So I stated it in the ad. There's a 2-inch area under an armpit that needs to be mended. So somebody bought it for $14.99 plus shipping. And I think I might have paid $5 for it. So I didn't make very much money. But I was glad to see it go. These I paid $1 for, and it's actually Yes, the deck of cards are from 1977, but there was a wood playing card box where they were in, and I paid $1 for it at a garage sale in the community that I live in last year. So I was happy to see it go. I've had it for quite a while, like a year probably, or close to a year. And they paid $9.99 plus shipping. This was from the farm sale last year. I don't know what I paid for it. It was everything in a box for $10, so it was probably $1, if not less. It was a Green Depression glass. I could not find one to match it, so I had no maker, and so I just kind of said it had handles on it, and it was hobnail, and it had like a cube design on the side. Really pretty bowl, and she paid full price, $17.99 plus shipping. These I got at a local thrift store. They were 50% off, and I paid 50 cents a glass, so a set of 8, I paid $4. Not bad. They're vintage Indiana glass King's Crown thumbprint wine goblets. They're the taller size, and she gave me an offer of $22, and I accepted it, plus shipping. This was from a recent estate sale, private estate sale. I think she charged me $1 for this. Really pretty, and I did some research, and I found out that it was vintage from Ardal, Japan, and it is white porcelain birds with a little baby in the nest, and it has a little spaghetti nest around the top there. So just a really cute piece, and there was nothing wrong with it, no chips or anything, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Here I stole a picture of this dress because on the hanger it just didn't look right. But this was a very cute dress, a sundress from Lucky Brand. I paid $6 for it at a thrift store. It wasn't new, but it was like new. It was very, very nice. And I got an offer on it for $18 plus shipping. This came from, I have a counter offer. I'll have to think about that. Sorry about that. This came from the lady that had a bunch of stuff near San Francisco, and I drove to her house, and she had it outside in paper bags for me. It was this book about grading for equity, which I have no idea what that was about, but I looked it up, and it was selling for a good amount. So this one sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Plus, and I sold a couple AA books. This is all from the same lady. So I was really happy that that sold pretty quick. And for $24.99 for a book, I don't usually sell a lot of books. So this made me happy. This was from the private estate sale where I picked up a bunch of linens, and I kind of spread the cost across everything so I wouldn't have to figure out how much each item would be. So I'm saying I paid $5 for this, and it sold for $60 plus shipping. I took a best offer, and it's vintage 100% cotton Battenberg lace duvet cover. It's just the cover. It was new old stock. It didn't come with pillowcases or anything. And I knew that this would sell pretty quick because it's very shabby chic, and I knew somebody would love it. And sure enough, it sold within, I would say, 2 weeks. These I paid $2.50 for at my local thrift store. That photo isn't the greatest, but they were in really good condition. They're SAS Tripod Comfort Footbed women's shoes. They were black, and they had like an Aztec design, and they sold for $14.99 plus shipping. I listed them low because I paid $2.50 for them, and I wanted them out. So this is another part of my desktop computer that was broken up to sell. Logitech Trackball. I prefer a trackball. I cannot use a regular mouse to save my life because I've been using a trackball for years. It's just so much easier for me. And I ended up getting a wireless trackball for my laptop, and I'm loving it. So I got rid of this wired one. It wasn't in the best condition at all. It even had like a chip in part of the plastic. But I listed it for $10 and somebody offered $7.50 within 24 hours. And so I just took it for $7.50 plus shipping. Another pair of Levi's 505s that I got at a garage sale for $2. This was a best offer for $15 plus shipping. These were from the Bag Lady near San Francisco again. They were, restaurant quality serving wear, and I didn't need it. I have so much utensils, and I prefer to kind of use wood and bamboo, so I knew I was going to list these right away. They weren't in the best shape. So somebody gave me an offer of $12 and I took it because I got them for free. And they paid for the shipping. This is a dollar coffee mug. Baseball mug, San Francisco Giants. It was a tall mug in perfect condition. Paid $1 and it sold for $7.99 plus shipping. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. I think it was Saturday night. I was looking on Nextdoor.com, which is an app, a website that kind of keeps track of everything going on in your neighborhood and surrounding areas. Has things for sale. It has requests for service. It has recommendations, that kind of stuff. And, sometimes they talk about other things that get kind of out of hand. But somebody had said that they had a bag of kids' DVD movies and Wii games on their porch, and they were free. So I thought, I've never sold either one of those, but I know that a lot of YouTubers I watch do sell a lot of games, so I thought, I'm going to go get those. Well, it was 10:30 at night, and I messaged her, and she messaged me back and said, yes, they're out there, come by, gave me her address. I kind of live in the country, so here I am in black leggings and a big black sweater and driving in the dark. And I go to like the main street in our town, and this is where this house is supposed to be, and I am looking for, I cannot find it to save my soul. So I pull over, I start walking up and down the street. Now there's nobody out, and the porch lights are off, and I'm like, somebody is going to, if I walk up to a house dressed in black, someone's going to think I'm like a burglar, and I might get shot. So I don't think I should be out here right now by myself. So I ended up, after walking around for like 15 minutes, couldn't find it, got back in the car, drove home, and thought, I'm going to do it in the morning. So I messaged her and told her I wasn't able to find her. I couldn't see the address. It was dark. And so she said, oh, it's out there. I should have told you. And I said, well, that's okay. I'll come by right now and get it. So I did. I picked up these games. I picked up some DVDs. I lotted some things together. I got them listed right away. This one sold within an hour of me listing it for $16.99 plus shipping. But the rest of the stuff hasn't sold yet. So there. Don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff, but it's always worth a try. I think if you really want to, learn about being a seller on YouTube, a great way to start is, if you really want to become a seller on eBay, a great way to start is by looking at YouTubers that do this for a living, and they do it full time and they do well. So I've kind of, there's a lot of people that I watch that I think they're just so funny and so charismatic, and they've been very helpful, very helpful. So anyway, that's my story on this Wii game. I haven't sold any of the other Wii games that I listed, but we'll see how that goes. But it was free, so what the heck. This was a JM olive green crochet knit cardigan sweater. Really cute. I took a best offer of 11, and I couldn't tell you what I paid for it because I don't remember where I even got it from. But they paid for shipping. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I had a dozen of these, and this guy bought 4 of them, and he paid shipping for each one. So they were $3 a piece, so they sold for $11.96, and then the shipping was like, I think he paid $20 in shipping, and they're not heavy. So what I did was I boxed them all up, lotted them all together, and then once I figured out the postage and my packing materials that I used, I ended up refunding him, I think, $5. So it shipped priority mail, and I can't remember how much the shipping was. It wasn't 20 though. It was probably like 13, and I just charged a couple bucks for all the packing material I used. So anyway, 4 of them sold for $11.96, and I think I have maybe 4 left. This was a Whole Foods beauty bag, just an empty cosmetic bag. It's really big and really nice cotton, and Whole Foods puts out a beauty bag every year filled with product. This had no product in it. It was just the empty bag. I think it might have been last year's version. But anyway, really nice cosmetic bag, and I took a best offer of $6 plus shipping. I've had it for a while. This is something that I've had for a while too. Camco Pro Strength Aluminum Care Wash for RVs and campers. And I don't know, I ordered it a couple years ago for, I don't even know why, but anyway, somebody ended up buying it for $7.99 plus shipping, and I was glad to get it out. This was a cute tank top for the summer, hippie sole. It was from wish.com, which has a bunch of cheap stuff from China that you can buy, and it was cute. You know, I never wore it. It was just, I don't even know why I bought it, honestly, but I never wore it, and I sold it for $5.99 plus shipping, and I probably only paid a couple bucks for it because Wish is very cheap, but it takes forever to get what you want, and a lot of it is just junk. So I wouldn't recommend ordering from them very much. This was from the San Francisco bag lady outside her door. Really, I mean, punch sets. Who uses punch sets anymore? Nobody I know. They're usually cut kind of crystally glass, and they look really old-fashioned and kind of weird. And this one was so much cuter. Look at the pattern on it. I took 2 screenshots of it. It has these really pretty flowers on it, and it wasn't all heavy and crystally cut. It had 12 cups with it. There was nothing wrong with it at all. And so it sold for full price. She didn't send an offer. $29.99 plus shipping. The only problem is that I packed it up to ship, and she didn't pay enough shipping. So I am going to have to get the box a little bit smaller, and I think I'm just going to go with a flat rate priority mail box, a large box. So it's going to cut down about 2 inches on the box that I'm using, and that way shipping will be covered. But isn't that a pretty design? I mean, it is a really nice design. I've never seen a punch bowl that pretty. So that's why I thought I'm going to take that and list it. And it sold relatively quick, I would say within a month. Okay. This might be the last thing that sold. It wasn't a super busy week. This is a commercial potato ricer. And it's something that my mom wanted, so we found one. I don't know where we bought it, maybe Amazon. And so we found one, and she ordered it. And then, of course, a year or two later, she realizes that she doesn't use it and she doesn't want it, and asked me if I could sell it for her. And so I did. I took a best offer of $20, and I have to remember to transfer money into her account. I try to... Okay, how many of you have people that constantly ask you to sell stuff for them? I don't know if it's just me, but if as soon as somebody finds out that I sell on eBay, good Lord. Oh, I have all kinds of stuff you could sell. Can you sell this for me? What do you think this would be worth? And I'm like, oh my gosh. I used to be super cool about it, but now I am like too busy. So I very nicely say, I don't have the time to list stuff for you because I have a lot of things that I need to list. But I can show you how to list if you'd like. And 10 times out of 10, they never want to learn how to start eBay. So, I don't know. I get a lot of that, and now I've learned to just say no because I really don't have the time to do it. I mean, I'm running a household, I work part-time at another job, then I'm doing this eBay, and so I just have to say no. But for my mother, I will do anything. So I have to call her tomorrow and tell her this thing sold. It's too late now. Anyway, that will be going out in the mail tomorrow. And then this just sold before I started recording. It is the birdhouse that I got at an estate sale a couple of weeks ago. I showed it in a haul video. I paid $3 for it. And I took a best offer of $13 plus shipping. And I think that was it. Yep, that's it. It wasn't a huge week, but it was okay. I don't know if everybody's back out of the house now and doing their shopping, out in the real world. But it just really wasn't a busy week for me. So anyway, I have plans for a lot of other videos I'm going to work on and hopefully get a little bit better at this. But I'm definitely going to do a haul video from the online estate sale that I'm picking up tomorrow. So hopefully I can film that tomorrow night. And that is it, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is staying well. This virus thing is a scary thought for me. And I am just trying to stay home and stay away from people. I did see my son yesterday for maybe 30 minutes. I haven't seen him since this started, and he only lives about 20 minutes away. But we saw each other. We stayed 6 feet apart. And hopefully we're going to see each other on Mother's Day too. I'm pretty sure that's the plan. But anyway, that's it. You guys take care. And I will hopefully see you later this week. Peace.